First of all, it's that Jesus was reclining. You know, this was just an ordinary night. It was an ordinary moment where Jesus was doing ordinary things, but an extraordinary thing happened. But there's nothing in Scripture that is there by accident. It could have just said that Jesus was sitting at the table, but it says he was reclining. How many like a good recliner chair? Come on, somebody. The feet go all the way up. Like, whoo, I can't stay awake if I get in one of those. Oh, my back feels good, right? It says that Jesus was reclining. In other words, he's relaxed. He's resting. He's probably laughing. He's probably enjoying this great meal. They're probably laughing and talking about the healings that took place that day. Like, you just put that ear back on. Man, that was awesome. Like, I'm just imagining, because it records that Lazarus was there, that Lazarus is like, man, remember when I died? And you, like, rose me from the dead? That was awesome. Like, they're just hanging out. Like, they're just reclining. They're just enjoying each other's presence. Jesus was God. He could have had the whole weight of the world on his shoulders thinking, I got to go out there and do everything. But he actually enjoyed a little rest, everybody. That's a word for some of you tonight. You just need to recline a little and know that we aren't God. And even when Jesus was, he reclined. So he was reclining. I'm just imagining, he's like, hey, can you tell, that one of the guys like, hey, Jesus, can you tell us about turning water into wine again? Like, that was so cool, right? There are just these moments where he was reclining. And what I want us to notice is that he was highly relational. He was God in the flesh, and we see the very nature of God through the Son, Jesus, and that is that he is a loving Father who wants to be relational. He wants to be with us. And as I was praying for you, I just felt that maybe some of us have had a misrepresentation of God. Maybe some of us have viewed God as like a forceful God, or like he's got a big fly swatter in heaven. He's just waiting for us to get out of line. It's like, bam! Like, what kind of view of God do we have? Maybe we've had a misrepresentation because of our earthly father. Maybe we've had a misrepresentation because God is, but that is not God. It says that he was reclining, and if we're going to reflect his excellence and we're going to get that breakthrough, then we need to be reminded of who he is. He is Abba Father. He is Daddy God. He is a loving Father. Jesus was reclining. He wants to be with you. He wants to come close. He is kind and compassionate, and he stands at the door and he knocks, and he says, hey, just come in. Let's just eat together. Let's just be together. He's a gentleman and he loves you, and he's safe. He's a safe place. I don't know if any of you grew up in a church where maybe you had like an unhealthy fear of God. You know what I'm talking about? Again, it's like, oh no, I know who God is. I'm going to be really scared. That was me. I had to learn that a healthy fear of God isn't being scared of God, but it's being scared to do anything without him, because we just want to be so together. He wants to heal our view. He wants to heal our view, and he invites us to his table.